Hello everyone, Jace here with a Duel Links deck profile. So, on the recent Forbidden Unlimited list, Konami did hit the DDD deck pretty hard with a skill nerf and a limit 2 and a limit 1. But I'm pretty sure DDD is still tier 1 because I just king of games with them. So let's get into the deck. So first up is 3 DDD Doom King Armageddon. Like, you have to run this because it's what enables your skill. If you want to see what the skill does. At the beginning of the duel, add Pendulum Zones to your field. The following effect can be used once per duel. Select one DDD Doom King Armageddon from your hand and add to your extra deck face up. Then select up to one DDD monster from your field and deck respectively and place it/them on your Pendulum Zones. Their effects are negated until the end of your next standby phase. This skill can only activate and be used if you begin to duel with a deck that contains at least 3 DDD Pendulum monsters. So what Konami did to nerf it is that they made the negate until the end phase, and it requires 5 DDD Pendulum monsters. So I actually didn't have to change my deck too much to accommodate for that. So really, I was already running 5 DDD monsters, being the 3 Doom King Armageddon, and 1 Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok, and Super Psych King Zero Maxwell. DDD Supreme King Kaiser doesn't count because he's not Pendulum. But I was already fulfilling that requirement, so that honestly wasn't a big nerf. So yeah. Next up, DDD Supreme King Kaiser. He's honestly the most cuttable card. I feel like he comes up often enough for certain OTK lines, and the negate is really helpful sometimes. But he's definitely the most cuttable if you do not want to run 21 cards like I do. Next up, 2 DD Swirl Slime. This card's necessary for the Flame King High Genghis, which is honestly the most important extra deck monster, because it's a spell and trap negate on your turn. So that really helps with OTKing because it stops your opponent's back row. And the graveyard effect is pretty nice when your scales aren't aligned well with the Kepler. Next up is Oblivion King Ragnarok. He's pretty important because when you special summon him, he revives a monster. And the targeted banish does come up against certain decks like Melodious that are at least like not super uncommon on ladder. Most of the time, the targeted banish is just kind of there though. It's pretty resource intensive, so you don't use it often, but like when it comes up, it's really helpful. Next up is the only new addition compared to the last iteration of this deck, which is DD Savant Newton. I'm only running him basically because he's a high scale. You do need another high scale because you lose the Banlist set Kepler to 2, so you lost 1 high scale. And honestly, it's a better scale because it doesn't have the dumb like losing scales effect that Kepler has, and its monster effect isn't the worst. Like, you can discard a card to add any DD or Dark Contract from your graveyard to your hand, which is like nice for recovery. It doesn't come up often enough that I would run more than 1 of it, but it is nice. 1 DD Dog. This is also a cuttable monster. I like it because it's a negate on your opponent's turn. It gives you a slightly better turn 1 if you can like actually summon him. Otherwise, like, you can definitely cut it because like the scale effect is not that great because it's not a quick effect, so it's only on your turn. So it doesn't really come up because there's not many XCs that have quick effects. Like, especially with the skill nerf, you're not going to be able to use him as a scale, like his scale effect as often. I mean, it's only really the Photon deck that has this, in which case I do have the 2 Book of Moons for that. 1 DD Orthros. This is the best low scale. If this stays in deck, you always want to set it as the low scale, just because the spell and trap pop is the best, like the best scale effect out of all these. But like the skill nerf does hurt it because you don't get to use that as often. 2 Kepler, like you have to run it, is the Stratos for the archetype because it searches your 3 Dark Contracts. Speaking of which, you have to run 3. So like the main play is you normal summon Kepler, search the contract. Contract adds Doom King Armageddon or whatever you need really. If you already drew the Doom King Armageddon, and then you just use the skill to put the Kepler into the skill, and then you just special summon a Doom King Armageddon. Like that's your basic play. So you do need to max out on these. Next up is Savant Thomas. This one got hit with a limit 1, but honestly I was only running 1 anyway. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You do lose out on easier rank 8s with only 1 of them. But, like, I don't feel like it comes up often enough anyway. The scale effect is also nice. You can just recover a DD monster from your extra deck. So if, like, your Kepler on the field got popped, you can recover that and have a high scale. But, yeah. I don't think this is a huge nerf, honestly. I wasn't running, like, the Giant Trainer engine because I don't have it. And I don't feel like it was the best turn 1 play anyway. And lastly is Zero King Maxwell. I like it over a second Ragnarok just because of the piercing. You can change the defense of a monster to 0 until the end of the damage step. So usually that's just 28k, 2800 damage. It's like might as well be a direct attack. It helps a lot with OTKs, which is why I run it. This is definitely cuttable though. You could run 2 Abyss King Ragnarok, but as you can see, I only have 1 Abyss King Ragnarok, so I'm kind of forced to run it because it's the best DDD main deck monster. Next up are just the generic stuff. 2 Book of Moon, 1 Floodgate Trap Hole. I was running 2 before, but like I had to fit the space in for the Savant, and the third Doom King Armageddon, because I was only running 2 before actually, but with the skill change, I had to dig for the third one. And lastly is Dark Contract the Witch, which is like if you draw Kepler plus Dark Contract with a gate, you want another target for Kepler to search, because you do not want to see multiple copies of Dark Contract with the gate. And next up for the extra deck, I'm running the Galaxy Eyes package, which is 1 Cypher Dragon, 1 Cypher Blade, and 1 Full Armor Photon. This is probably the best rank 8 engine like in the game right now, because you can potentially get rid of 3 of your opponent's monsters and just clear the board for an OTK. 1 Super Doom King Armageddon. Like the pop is super nice, and the protection does catch people off guard because they do not read it. Honestly, it keeps catching me off guard because I sometimes make this and don't realize it has the protection, and people just try to pop it, and it works out in my favor. 1 Zombie Stein, because it's like probably the best turn 1 play you can make, because it has a negate. Like you could also make Super Doom King Armageddon as your turn 1 play, but like that's not as good. And 1 Santa Fond lastly. Santa Fond is pretty good in certain matchups. If you're playing against Photon, which you should know by the skill activation at the beginning, like if you're just playing against Kite, if you can go turn 1 and make this just completely shuts down that deck, which is why you have to run it. And lastly, for Flame King Kind Genghis, even though I already mentioned before, it does really help with the rank 8s because it revives a DDD monster, and the negate is really nice. That's all I really have to say about that. So yeah, that's the deck profile, and next up I'll just be showing some replays of my Climb the King of Games.
Witness what's beyond evolution! I take no duelist lightly, no matter where they're from.
How interesting. You'll regret challenging me to a duel.
Duel! It's my turn. I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect. I'll set a card. Witness what's beyond evolution. I pendulum summon a monster. The fearsome immortal who commands the obedience of all. Triple D Doom King Armageddon! My servant shall turn its eyes upon the world! Triple D Super Sight King Zero Maxwell! I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. I set a monster.
I activate my continuous trap. Dark Contract with the Witch.
I end my turn. Make your move.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn. I draw. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. Dark Contract with the Witch's effect activates.
You have to try harder than that. I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
Dark Contract with the Witch's effect activates. I see. Double D Savant Kepler's pendulum effect activates. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. The universal energy swings between darkness and light. I'll harness the power of this oscillation. Pendulum summon! Make way for the Overlord of Despair and Devastation. Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. I activate Double D Orthrosis Pendulum Effect. I activate Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok's effect. Battle! Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok! Attack!
I'll get you for this.
I bet you're thinking everything is going to plan. I end my turn.
It's not over. My turn. I draw. How could I lose? This is unacceptable.
Just because you want to win doesn't mean you can.
Show you why I duel.
Witness what's beyond evolution! If you want to reach the top, you'll have to get past me.
I'll give this duel my all. I hope you do too.
Duel!
You ready? It's my turn. Come on out! I summon a monster in attack position. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. I set a card. I'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Fusion Summon. Triple D Flame High King Genghis. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Double D Savant Thomas. I activate High King Genghis's effect. Triple D Supreme King Kaiser. I set a card. I set a card. Ready to battle? My Flame High King Genghis attacks.
How careless.
I end
You
my
ready?
turn.
If I draw, I activate the quick place. Come on out. I activate my monster's effect. Come on out. I Xyz summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. From my hand, I activate a ritual spell. How about this? I ritual summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
I don't think so. Here's the card I set. I activate my quick play spell.
I activate my monster's effect. Time for battle. How's this? I attack with my monster. I activate my monster's effect. Watch and learn. I attack with my monster. I'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. Double D Savant Kepler. I activate High King Genghis's effect. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect. Triple D Supreme King Kaiser. I activate my continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. Observe what makes the strong truly mighty. The universal energy swings between darkness and light. I'll harness the power of this oscillation. Pendulum Summon! The fearsome immortal who commands the obedience of all. Triple D Doom King Armageddon! I'll play this. I build the overlay network. Xyz Summon! Witness this! I Xyz summon a monster! I activate my monster's effect. Appear! I Xyz summon a monster! Activate my monster's effect.
I caught you. I activate my monster's effect.
Ready to battle? Go! I attack with my monster. Do it! Attack!
Oh no!
I end my turn.
You ready? It's my turn. I draw. I activate a ritual spell. I'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. Dark contract with the gates effect activates. Double D Savant Kepler's pendulum effect activates. Dark contract with the gates effect activates. I pendulum summon a monster.
Making the right moves at the right time. You have the instincts to be a champ.
To be a pro, you can't make even the tiniest mistake.
I have already envisioned your downfall.
Witness what's beyond evolution! I take no duelist lightly, no matter where they're from.
As long as there is a single glimmer of light, I will fight to overcome the darkness.
Duel! I haven't shown my full strength yet, not even close. It's my turn! I'll set a card. Witness what's beyond evolution! I set the pendulum scale. The universal energy swings between darkness and light. I'll harness the power of this oscillation. Pendulum summon! The fearsome immortal who commands the obedience of all. Triple D Doom King Armageddon! I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. My monster's effect activates. I set a card on the field. Here's my face down card. I activate a continuous spell. I activate a continuous spell. What shall I play? I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. From my hand, I activate a spell. What shall I play? I fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
I play this. I flip over my set card. I activate my quick play spell.
It's my battle phase. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. I activate my continuous spell. Dark contract with the gate. Dark contract with the gate's effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. I fusion summon a monster. Triple D Flame High King Genghis. Ready to battle? My Flame High King Genghis attacks. I end my turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy. I'll just tear it down.
My turn. I draw. I activate a continuous spell. What shall I play? I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Now, I summon a monster in attack position. I end my turn.
I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn! I draw. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. I activate High King Genghis's effect. Triple D Doom King Armageddon. Come out! I Xyz summon a monster. Battle! My Flame High King Genghis attacks! This is the end! Attack!
You defeated me. I did not foresee this in my visions.
Your endgame needs to improve, but you have promise. Witness what's beyond evolution! Witness what's beyond evolution! You'll learn that my power transcends dimensions. I take no duelist lightly, no matter where they're from. Duel! It's my turn. Double D Savant Kepler! I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect. I activate my continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gate's effect activates. Witness what's beyond evolution. I Pendulum summon a monster. The fearsome immortal who commands the obedience of all. Triple D Doom King Armageddon! I set a card. I'll set a card. I end my turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy. I'll just tear it down. I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn! I draw. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. I fusion summon a monster. Triple D Flame High King Genghis. I don't think so. I flip over my set card. I activate my Quick Play spell. I activate High King Genghis's effect. Double D Savant Kepler. I activate High King Genghis's effect. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect. Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. I activate my continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I set the pendulum scale. I activate Double D Orthrosis pendulum effect. Observe what makes the strong truly mighty. The universal energy swings between darkness and light. I'll harness the power of this oscillation. Pendulum summon! Well done. You proved that you're a true competitor. To be a pro, you can't make even the tiniest mistake. Witness what's beyond evolution! In a duel, words mean nothing. It's your actions that count.
I can't wait to swat you down!
Duel! It's my turn.
Excellent. For me, not for you.
I activate my continuous spell. Dark Contract with the Gate. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. Double D Savant Kepler. I activate Double D Savant Kepler's effect. I set a card. Observe what makes the strong truly mighty. I pendulum summon a monster. The fearsome immortal who commands the obedience of all. Triple D Doom King Armageddon! I set a card. I end my turn. Go ahead and rebuild your strategy. I'll just tear it down.
Get ready! It's my turn! Draw! I set a card face down! I set a card face down! I set a card face down! I set a monster!
I activate my continuous trap. Dark Contract with the Witch.
I end my turn!
I haven't shown my full strength yet. Not even close. It's my turn. I draw. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I see. Dark Contract with the Witch's effect activates. Double D Savant Kepler's pendulum effect activates. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. I fusion summon a monster. Triple D Flame High King Genghis. Battle! My Flame High King Genghis attacks! My monster attacks you directly.
Stop snickering!
So this is what you can do when you duel at your best. I end my turn.
You're such a pest! My turn. I draw. I set a card face down. That's all I can do this turn.
You should have ended me while you still had the chance. It's my turn. I draw. Dark Contract with the Gates effect activates. I activate High King Genghis's effect.
My face down card activates! My continuous trap activates!
Here's the card I set. I activate my quick play spell. Dark Contract with the Witch's Effect activates. Dark Contract with the Witch's Effect activates. Double D Savant Kepler's Pendulum Effect activates. Dark Contract with the Gates Effect activates. The universal energy swings between darkness and light. I'll harness the power of this oscillation. Pendulum Summon! Triple D Supreme King Kaiser! Triple D Supreme King Kaiser's effect activates! Triple D Supreme King Kaiser's effect activates! Ready to battle? Supreme King Kaiser attacks!
That won't help! My face down card activates! My continuous trap activates!
Triple D Doom King Armageddon's effect activates! So this is what you can do when you duel at your best. I end my turn.
You're really bugging me! My turn! I draw! I set a monster! That's all I can do this turn!
I guess you're forcing me to show my true power. My turn! I draw! Double D Savant Kepler's Pendulum Effect activates! I activate my continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate!
I don't think so! My continuous trap activates! You fool! My monster's effect activates!
I use Triple D Super Psych King Zero Maxwell's Pendulum Effect! Ready to battle? Doom King Armageddon! Bring them their demise! I bet you're thinking everything is going to plan. I end my turn.
You're such a pest! My turn! I draw! I set a monster! My continuous trap activates! My monster's effect activates! That's all I can do this turn!
You should have ended me while you still had the chance. It's my turn. I draw. Double D Savant Kepler's Pendulum Effect activates. I activate Double D Swirl Slime's effect. Double D Savant Thomas. I activate Double D Savant Thomas's effect.
I don't think so. My continuous trap activates.
Triple D Doom King Armageddon! Come out! I build the overlay network, Xyz Summon!
You fool! My continuous trap activates!
Witness this! I Xyz Summon a monster! I activate my monster's effect. Witness this! I Xyz Summon a monster! I activate my monster's effect.
That won't help. I reveal my face down card. My continuous trap activates. activates!
Battle! I know exactly what to do. My monster attacks you directly.
This stings!
If this was a real battle, you would have lost everything.
And that's it for the replays. Comment down below what you think of DDD post Banlist, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!